And hello there, plow modelers and aspiring plow modelers. This is Mixerwars, and welcome to an episode of Mixerwars Top Tools, wherein I try to impart with you the tools and knowledge that I have amassed over the years in building not just Gundam but other plastic model kits. So right now, continuing after a few years, I now show you to you how I used to paint my plastic kits. So I have here again Gundam markers. Previously, that Gundam marker that I showed was for detailing, so it was more used for panel lining. While this one here are Gundam markers or paint markers, wherein you can use them to paint your tools, or sorry, not tools, I mean to paint your kits or parts of the kits that you want to paint. So each Gundam marker here, as you can see, I have some which is very generic and general in a sense, wherein they have the same Gundam marker, but only the numbers are different. And I also have here one for the specific series Gundam marker, which is for Sid Destiny. So these are all colors for the kits that was released for Sid Destiny, and then you can use it right off the bat and match it with the colors there. So Gundam markers are fairly easy to use, wherein you just get the pen, shake it off a couple of times, or for a few seconds or a good minute, remove it, and then you have this nib here. You have to push it against the part to make the paint flow, and afterwards you can then apply it to the piece you want to paint. So what I usually do is I use it on a spare sprue, or if not in a spare sprue, I am going to use it inside the part, all those parts wherein after you assemble won't be visible. So I try to apply it there, check whether it's okay, the consistency is okay, then after which I apply it to the actual piece or part itself. Now there are different types of nibs that you can see here. This one is a wide one, wherein if you're going to use it for wide areas, it's very useful. Can paint the area very fast. And there would be some like this one, I guess, which is a very small nib, wherein you can apply it to those small spaces or small areas. So let's say for the eyes, something like that. But there are still times wherein even though you are using Gundam markers for a smallest nib, it will not fit, or it cannot go through the part you want to paint. So what other people usually do is they take the Gundam marker, they have a metal dish, put the paint there, and then use the smallest paintbrush. Example like this one here, use the smallest paintbrush that they have, get the paint and apply it to the part. So there you have it. Those are the different ways on how you could paint your kits using the Gundam marker itself. So there are wide arrays, like earlier, like I said, this is for Sid Destiny, this is for journal use. There came out wherein it's just for Sid. I think there was also for Double O. There are lots, so there are lots of Gundam markers, and there are lots of ways on how you could paint it and use it to the kit that you want to paint or customize. Now, how long does one Gundam marker last? Usually around, in my experience, again, just my experience, an average to 9 to 10 kits. For me, around average 9 to 10 kits, I was able to use one Gundam marker in order to paint the parts that I needed. But if you are painting large areas, it might use more than one pen, but it depends on actually the part that you're painting, on how many kits you're painting, and where you apply them, and also how you apply them. Now, let's say you already used this and you made a mistake, so there's no problem. These are actually very thin paints. I think it's alcohol based, so it applies very smoothly, very thinly, so you have to apply it 2 to 3 times of coats for it to be solid enough. But you can use a toothpick or the side of your X-Acto blade in order to clean up the pieces or the parts that you don't want the paint to be in. So there you have it, Pla modelers and aspiring Pla modelers. That was how I started, or rather how I painted my kits before. And of course, this was just the before ones. There are new paint markers out there in the market, display paint markers and such, wherein they provide good area coverage, good paint flow, and good paint retention. So it's up to you on what you want to use. So this is just how it started, and I'm just sharing with you. And this is Mixerwars saying, if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing, leaving a like, viewing other videos, sharing the videos, and until next time, see you and thank you.